Check, 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 check. All right. That was a little hectic getting back online today. Apologies and thanks for waiting. Let me get these last little details locked in. Happy Monday, everybody. Shall we have some music? Yay, so glad you're here, Renee. So glad. Hello, super excited. I'm making the live for the first time in ages. Oh my God, that's always such a good feeling, right? I'm still just finishing another Zoom. Ooh, look at you, you busy Zoom traveler. Yeah, I was running in late because I was teaching a class and I had a lot of, I had a brand new woman in class. And she was, I didn't ask her age, but I'm going to assume maybe mid 60s, maybe late 60s or early 70s. And she was like, yeah, this is my first time. I've never done anything like this. And I had a very rigorous practice planned. So I tried to spend a lot of time with her just so that she felt like very seen and heard, both before and after class. So I spent a little extra time with Miss Sweet Renee. But it did make me get out a little bit later than I planned to in order to start the stream on time. So that is that. Yes, happy May Day. Also, may the freaking 4th be with you. Okay. You know what's so funny? A while ago, I don't know if you guys remember it. I know some of you were definitely here for this. We did a Star Wars themed class, a Yoga Lattes Star Wars themed class. I know some of you were there for it. Oh shit, this is also turned all the way up. Okay, sorry if the audio sounded like shit there for a second. Let me fix this. Okay. That's so sweet. Yeah, like, okay, here, I know I just need to yap a little bit before we start, but I feel like oftentimes, like, especially in like a gym yoga setting, some people just really get left behind. And who gets left behind? The people that needed the most, God damn it. So I was like, you know what? I want this woman to feel really good leaving. What was awesome about it is that she actually stayed in the room. She did take a break for most of it, but she like did the beginning of it and just kind of sat there and watched, did a couple other little sprinkles of things. But she stayed inside the room the whole time. She didn't know it was heated, and that I was like, this is not the best introduction. I don't like to cook my elderlies. You know what I mean? I might go back and find. Yeah. I was thinking about posting it in the chat or quipping it on Patreon, just being like, hey guys, remember this class? But we have a fun class today. Yeah, it's so important. So important. Because if you do feel left behind, like you guys know, if you feel left behind or unheard or unseen, what are the chances you're going to go back to that class? Now, it's difficult to actually connect with every single person that walks in the room. Even online, it's a challenge. Like, I'm able to see everybody's names, so I'm kind of like, oh, okay. hey, I see you, but I do my best. So a little extra time. I also had this guy in there that a couple weeks ago came for the first time, pretty fresh off of a heart attack. So I've been keeping my eyeballs on him like a little hawk. He was there today again with his girlfriend, so. With every class, a new adventure awaits me. Goddamn. Okay, guess what? I didn't connect my other camera yet, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now, and then we'll frickin' do it. Battery power on. Did you guys have a good weekend? Anything super fun and exciting? Let me know in the chat. Oh yeah, every class, something's going on. Some magical amalgamation of human body parts in disarray. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. Oh, great. Okay, good to know that about you. Wonderful, fantastic. Yeah. But you know what? Over the years, one good thing I can say is that all of those challenging moments where I was like, oh my God, this person's in my classroom right now, made me a better teacher. And that's the important thing. Is that we take every moment as a learning experience, right? Communication, chit-chatting, the whole nine. All right. Let me read this chitty chat. The universe likes to challenge us, I guess. Yep, sure do. Speaking of challenges, this class is going to be a little challenge. I know we don't have a ton of time, but maybe a shorter, more condensed, challenging class is just what you guys want. So we're going to start today by working through a lot of hip and shoulder prep. I do have 2 blocks towards the front. You may want to use them. I recommend at least having one. If you're very tight and going through some of these things, you just need a little more support, then maybe you'll want 2 blocks. Okay? Are you guys okay with me keeping the music going? Should I turn it down a little? This was my playlist I was rocking today, and it was really good. I know YouTube doesn't always like streaming music, but I'll keep it on kind of low in the background. Okay. Let's go into child's pose. So knees wide, hips to heels. And we'll reach our arms forward in front of us. Now we'll take some breaths, focusing those breaths into the hips and across the back of our body so that we're breathing 3-dimensionally. A lot of times our breath is very focused in the front of the chest, much like a little pump action handle. But in our yoga practice, in our Pilates practice, we learn to breathe with more intention. Let's hover our elbows coming into a more active position so we can side stretch, both hands off to the left-hand side. Back to center, same thing, other side. Let's come back towards the center and we'll rise into a tabletop shape or all fours. Once you align your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders, let's work through our cat-cows. So with your inhale, we'll cow. You're finding extension of the spine. And with your exhale, cat, we find flexion of the spine. Include the head and neck by gazing at the navel. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round contract. One more time, heart forward. Exhale, round contract. Come to a neutral position. Walk the knees a little bit closer and together. And let's draw circles. So your little ink pen right at your heart space, drawing your little oval or circle right between your thumbs. Reverse. Increasing the flexion of our wrists, the strength of our forearms. All right, let's turn the hands so that they're facing backwards. Knees can walk even closer towards your fingertips. You can tuck your toes and sit back towards your heels. I love this one. It's kind of 2 for 1. Stretching the undersides of my feet, the undersides of my forearms. Okay, let's sit all the way up onto our feet just to give your wrists a little break, a little counter stretch. I have to go palms up and just push the bony parts of my wrists down. All right, let's come back forward. Realign your knees, your hips. Maybe tap out your feet a little bit. I'm going to take my socks off. Let me get these dogs out. All right, let's step back into a high plank. Think of your high plank like a blueprint for your down dog. So where your hands and your feet are optimal for you. Take an inhale breath, and with your exhale, push the shoulders back. You're in your down dog. Feel free to pedal things out. Lift one heel and then the other. Now, when I mean optimizing your down dog, I mean it as a stretch position. So think about lengthening your heels down, shining your little tail lights back behind you, so your little sit bones, ischial tuberosities, trying to reach and extend up at a diagonal. Let's lift your heels, bend your knees, see the front, tiptoe step, or walk yourself to the front. Hang and dangle in your ragdoll before rolling up to rise. Once you're all the way up, put your nipples back in your bra, I'm talking to myself, and roll out your shoulders. I was wearing this bra in class. I really hope I was not flashing everybody, but high likelihood I was. Cool. That's fun. Okay. Let's start with our asana. Feet can stay hip width distance or together. I know my arms are going to go out of frame. See you later. Arms reach up. Breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Lengthen out. Think half lift. And then step back into a high plank. Lower down to your belly. Nice and controlled. Inhale, low cobra. Peel the head, the heart off of the floor, but with no assistance from your hands on this first one. Now remind the engagement to extend all the way down through your legs. So think about pressing the tops of the feet into the floor and spreading out the metatarsals so that you're even engaging all the way down to the tootsies. All right, release down, slide the hands back a scotch. Middle cobra. Peel up, add some pressure into the hands, but maintain bend in the elbows. This one is hard. Lots of scapular control here. Strengthen the spine, erectors, and release. All right, full cobras. Push all the way straight through the arms. Hover the thighs and shins. Breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Reset, breath in. And breath out. Heels lift up. Bend your knees, see the front. Step, tiptoe. Travel your way to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. Rise to standing. Inhale, breath. Exhale, bring hands back to heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. And with your exhale, step back into your high plank position. Same thing, lower down to your belly. Okay, roll over stretch. Extend your right arm straight out, palm to the floor, bend your left knee. Oh my God, my quads are sore. Roll over onto your right hip. Open up the left hip. All right, come back to center. Same exact stretch other side. So reach the left arm out, bend right knee, roll over, keep your left hand in place. The second that left hand leaves where you set it up, we lose the purpose of this. Okay, back to center, hands slide back in. High cobra, push to upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Okay, this last one, let's add in some layers. Heels lift, knees bend, travel to the front. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Rise to standing. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze the muscles of your back. Think lat pull down, think spine extension. Inhale, reach back up, listen up. Exhale, take your hands behind you, either fist bumping or reverse prayer, reverse namaskar. So hands come together. Fingertips, I like to start with my middle fingers touching, then I kind of one by one sequentially bring the rest of my hands together. See if you can even bring the little pads of your knuckles together. Very tough to get all the way down to the bottom of your palm. Now hinge forward like a halfway lift. Pause here. My friends that are very hypermobile, take the lock out of your knees. Keep your chest opens. Chests open. Clearly speaking's hard for me today. 3, 2, and 1. Rise all the way up to standing. Release your reverse prayer. Arms up. Right leg lifts. Balance position. Now gird your loins because we're going to twist. Right arm back, left arm forwards. Left hand can come to the outside of your leg. Hold for 3. Good, 2. And 1. All the way up. Right foot down. Switch. Left leg up. Same thing, turn to twist. I need to admit something to you guys here now that I'm staring at you. I quoted Riff Raff in class today. If you don't know who Riff Raff is, we'll go over it after class. I just remembered I did that. Okay, let's release. Let's bring ourselves all the way back up to standing. Inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold. Ooh, let's do our first chaturanga. Lengthen through the spine like halfway lift to push yourself back. Go through your high to mid plank. Upward facing dog. Inhale, breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. Both heels lift, knees bend. See the front, grip your mat. Travel to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair position. Bend your knees. Reach the arms to the upper hand corner of the room. Get your weight back towards your heels. See if you can flex the toes. Good hip compression here for 3, 2, forward fold on 1. Step back. You can again move through chaturanga. We're just going to front load a lot of these today. But you can always skip. From your down dog, lift your right leg up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, right knee to nose. Warrior 1. Pivot the left toes out, elevate and stack, reaching your arms up. A couple notes, because we're going to do notes on the first ones, then we're going to free flow the next. In your warrior 1, back heel is on the floor, non-negotiable. Push into the outside edge of your left foot, commit to the bend in your front knee, knit your ribs together. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hands down. You can move through chaturanga, ekapada, Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose, step through. Warrior one, side two. Same notes, push to the outside edge of your foot. Bend into your front knee, but pull the low floating ribs in. Inhale, breath. Exhale, hands down. Same thing. Ekapada. Upward facing. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Downward facing. Heels lift. Knees bend. See the front. Travel. Halfway lift. Fold. And chair. Inhale, breath. Stay. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Layers for Ardha Utkatasana, half chair. Interlace, push, press, palms forward. You can stay right here or nestle your ears into your biceps. Look down at your mat. Try to lower the chest, but lift the hips so that you're bringing your entire back line into a parallel to your mat. 3, 2, 1. Lower your palms down towards the floor. See if you can push through the legs, feel your stretch. Rounded spine, protracted shoulders. Good, release the hands. And let's step back. High to mid planks, or skip it because we've got a few more to do. Downward facing dog. Quicker, right leg lifts up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Last one, heels up, knees bend. We take a break after this, promise. Half lift and fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace, push, press, half chair. Option to lift up your heels, balance. We get down in 3, 2, and 1. Prep for Bakasana or Bakasana. So prep for Bakasana. Knees are on your triceps. Heels are high. Knees are splayed out wide, but not so wide that your inner thighs are what's on your triceps. That makes it a frog. Not like there's anything wrong with that, but we're doing crow right now. Okay, we need to pay homage to our corvid friends. Okay. Now, elbows bend to make a little shelf. You can practice by just leaning forwards and backwards. Eyes forward. Catted back. Maybe you shift, lift the toes. Push away, protract. 3, 2, and 1. You can return the feet down, step back, or even jump back. A chaturanga. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog into child's pose or dolphin. Now, in our dolphin, we've got forearms down to the floor. Rest of the body is like down dog. Now this, a more challenging position make than our down dog. Why? Because we have a lot more range of motion when we have this long lever of our arms. When we shorten the lever and force the arms into this parallel position, a lot less action here. Even just sitting and doing it, this is a great practice drill you can do. Just taking the arms up and down in a 90-degree bend and try to avoid any deviation with your arms, yeah? If you're okay with weight loading it, dolphin pose. Even dolphin pose with a couple shifts, forwards and backwards. Maybe after a couple shifts, you're like, I feel good. I want to play. Pincha Mayurasana, picking a leg, eyes forward, taking a hop, pushing back. She intense. She's a tough one. Okay. Let's all take a little break. Have a sit. If you need to hydrate, hydrate. Give your elbows a break. We're going to go into the main piece of our flow next, which is a continuation of a flow that I've been teaching, kind of an arcing theme I've been teaching the last couple weeks. So this involves balancing, this involves twists, this involves our warrior series. Here's how we start. All fours, tabletop position. I'm also going to make sure my blocks are ready for me at the top. Be ready, stay ready. Okay, right leg goes back, left arm forwards. With your next breath in, we hover both arm and leg. They can stay there as you go through 3 breath cycles or elbow to knee. Underneath yourself, squeeze with your exhale. On this last one, meet me on your extension. This next shape is very tough. Bend your right knee, reach back. See if you can capture the outside of the foot, the pinky side, with your left thumb up. Once you got it, kick it up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Left hand to floor, right knee in, 3-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Open up your hip, bend your right knee. Take a tap, right knee to right tricep, right oblique. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, or as close as you can get it. Inhale, lift. Knee to nose, step through. Final warrior 1. But there's a reason to the madness. We've got humble warrior. So let's interlace our hands, lift our chest, take a breath in. Exhale, humble your warrior. Right shoulder travels down towards the right knee. Now maybe it's hovering, touching, or snuggling. You're looking through the leg. Nice job. Let's bring ourselves all the way back up to our warrior 1 and transform to warrior 2. Totally different foot position and energy in the body. So now the hip is fully opened out to a more extreme angle. Right knee tries to stay stacked over your ankle, back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat, arms back in its T. Right palm flips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can elbow, you can reach and extend. Inhale, back to reverse. Exhale, let's go back to side angle. Now take your top arm, internally rotate it, finding your half bind. Maybe it's just at your low back, or you're able to thread it into the inner thigh. Here for 3, here for 2, and 1. Let's release, work into reverse triangle. So extend your right leg. Exhale, low lunge twist. Rebend the right knee, pivot off the toes of your left foot, right arm up. You can stay, or you can modify with the knee down. Even if you're modified, you can still take on this next transition, side plank, Vashisthasana. Okay, let me get these legs up. Whew. Strong work through the left side. Transverse abdominis, that waistline hugging in together. Now, even if you are still modified here, maybe the right leg picks up, hip opens, foot drops back, rotate chest open, flip for 3, for 2, and 1. Get out of there. High to mid plank, upward facing, and downward facing dog. All right, knees to the floor. Let's get through this other side. Then we got our final flow. Then we're done. Left leg goes back, right arm forwards. Elevate, breath in. Either stay for 3 exhales or bring elbow to knee. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Let's reach and pause. Left knee bends, right arm reaches back. Capture, kick. Three, 2, and 1. Release. Left knee to chest, right toes tuck. 3-legged dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, lift. Left knee, right tricep. Tough tap. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Elevate. With intent to move to humble, hands come behind you, interlace. Elevate chest, breath in. Exhale, humble warrior. Shoulder works towards the thigh or snuggles to the inside. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Deeper turnout here in the hips. Arms reach into your T. Flip your left palm. Lower body stay static. Good. Take it to side angle. Forearm to knee can support you. Inhale, back up, reverse. Exhale, side angle, perhaps with the intent to bind here. So internal rotation, tuck your little wings in. Maybe you thread it to the inner thigh. Let's go back to our reverse warrior. Inhale, breath. Good. Lengthen out through the left leg, triangle. Not quite the transition I did on the other side, but that's okay. All right, hands come down. We're into our low lunge twist. You can lower the right knee down. Wonderful. Side plank. Even if you're on your knee, hey, look at you go. I did full side plank on the other side. Damn it. Ugh. Okay. We pick up, we drop back. You can still pick up, drop back from your knee. For 3, for 2, and 1. Chatta. High to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right. We're going to make our way to the back of our mat, so you can walk yourself there, or come just one little hand walk back, shift, and push back. Good. We roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Okay. Final balancing work. Final flow, then we go. It's our final 15 minutes. We squeezed it in. Okay, variations will run wild in this one. We're gonna start with a tree position. So, right toes slide up, out. You can bring the right sole of the foot towards your inner calf, inner knee, inner thigh. It's really okay. Work with it. All right, as long as your left leg is feeling strong and supportive. Now, if you want, you can take this into Ardha Padmasana or half lotus. So outer edge of the right foot goes into the left side hip crease, and you point the right knee down. Left hand can stay hanging onto the toe. If you feel like you've got the support, you can reach both arms up. I'm gonna ask all half lotus people to fold with me in 3, 2, and 1. Take it into your fold. Friends that were half binding comfortably, see if you can lace the right arm in here, up and around your back. Find your right big toe. Can you stand up? Left arm back up. Hold 3, 2, 1. Bend into the standing leg. Find your toe on the other side. Kick it forward. Padangusthasana A. Padangusthasana B. Out to the side. For 3. For 2. Back to center 1. Hold. And lower the foot down. Walk yourself forward. High plank position. Right knee comes into chest. Squeeze. Step it through low lunge. Come to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. See your blocks. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Back foot can heel toe in. Left leg lifts. Left arm works up. Hold that balance. 4, 3. Good. 2. And 1. Bend your right knee, step back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Let's get into triangle now. Right arm down, left arm up. Okay. Friends that were feeling some more substantial binds here, bend into your right knee. See if you can get into full binds. Maybe the right leg lengthens out again. If you're feeling quite successful here in your fully bound triangle, you're ready for birds of paradise. Let's try it. Bend your right knee, step left foot forward. Bring the right leg for a ride. That getting off the floor, always so tough. Right leg extends. Three, 2, and 1. Bring the right foot down to the floor. Step your left foot back. And bring your hands to the ground. Heel toe the right foot a little wider. Lower the left knee down. Lizard position. Quad stretch. Foot capture. Reach back and around. For 3. For 2. And 1. Let's release. Scooch this left knee in a little closer. Spin it so it's parallel to the back of your mat. Get in nice and deep here. Pretend like you're trying to make a little house in your legs. Snuggle in tight. Take your right arm just to the outside of your right leg and kind of stand up on your right side toes. We're going to see if we can go into a shape called Visvamstrasana, but knees down. Okay. So notice once I've got my arm under here, I'm just gonna hover my right foot so I can grab it and kick it out any amount, even up and overhead, like compass. Three, 2, 1. Release. You can keep it connected. Move through like hurdlers. Step back. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right. You guys ready for the last side? I bet you are. Push back. Rise up. I just taught this sequence. It murdered everybody. So if you're dying, that's good. Means you're mortal. Okay, tree. Ardha Padmasana. Good. Once you've got your foot just inserted there, it's like your quad's holding it up like a little shelf. Friends, in your half lotus, fold with me. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Fold. See if you can insert the bind. Left arm around. Don't die. Bring it up. Hold. Nice. Okay, let's bend our right knee a little bit. Change your grip to the front. Padangusthasana A. Kick it out in front. For 3, 2, Padangusthasana B. Out to the side. Back to the front. Release, hold. 3, 2, leg down, strong quad, forward fold. Walk yourself forward, high plank. Left knee to nose, pull it and squeeze. Step it through. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Let's go. Ardha Chandrasana. Hold that balance. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Reverse triangle. I almost lost it. And exhale, triangle pose. All right, if you're feeling bind-tastic, bring it in. Fully bound triangle. If you're feeling froggy. If that feels fucking rad, you're ready. Birdies. Right foot to the front. Bring it up. Extend it out. For 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the floor. Step it back. Knees to the floor. Let's go for a quad stretch. Oh, my right quad is pissed. Okay, release. Make your right shin parallel and make your little leg house. Snuggle in. Snuggle in. Left arm weaves its way underneath. And you kind of feel the left leg. It's up on your shoulder now. Yeah. Take that foot in front. Visramesthasana, compass pose. Huge side stretch. This makes me feel like an inflatable flailing arm tube man after. 2, and 1. Release. Take it back towards the front. Maybe you chaturanga. Ooh. Maybe you squeeze the leg in as you do that. Extend it back, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Wow. Tough practice at 45 minutes. Feet wide, malasana. Step it to the front. Hips come down. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Feet together, knees wide. Sit up tall. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, fold. All right, walk yourselves up. Pull the heels in, flex your feet, grab for your big toes. Walk the heels back, almost like you're kind of digging your little hooks into the mountain. Navasana. Navasana. Extend the legs. Out to the side. Can you balance on your sit bones? Go carefully, because once you get up on those sit bones, buddy, you are busting it open on a tightrope. Keep holding, keep holding. Good. Bring it back in. Starting position. And bend. Different hand position. Reach to the inside of the heels. Extend through the legs, V shape. First position. Now take it out. Again, I know it's on a tightrope. Coochie on a tightrope. Coochie on a tightrope. Ooh. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Bring it all the way back in together and lower down. Nice. Okay, let me move my battery pack. We're going to roll down onto our backs. Oh. Right knee comes in. Inhale, breath. Exhale, we twist. Oh. Back to center, switch. And twist. Back to center, feet to the floor. Assess in this moment. What do I need? What do I need? Do we need a little bridge? Do you need legs up the wall? Perhaps you're ready to dive down into our final shape for today. A meditative position, which can be taken here on your back, or if you're feeling like you need to be upright, you can find your Sukhasana easy pose. Arms extended out. You can bring thumbs, pointer fingers together. Scan your body top to bottom. Find the differences. We'll take one more breath here together. And whether you are seated or laying down, I invite you to bring a hand to heart, a hand to belly. Once more, breathing in, feeling your body rise to meet yourself. And out. Always so much gratitude to teach you all. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Our monthly yoga flow class on YouTube. I needed us to end on time because I have to lunch today and then take Miss Pi for her annual checkup. friends, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys had a good time. Got a couple other classes going on this week. So we'll have our core class tomorrow. So this is for Patreon members. Same time as this one. So 12 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Depends on if you're in Europe where you're at. Thursday, we have our regular stretch and release. Same thing, Patreon, same time. I love that class because by the time Thursday rolls around, I feel like I've been hit by a Mack truck. So put my body back together, please. That's what I like to do. I just can't believe it's May. This year has blown by. Thank you, Renee. I do love starting it off with a bang. Also, this week started my. If you got this post through Patreon, you saw it. But I'm starting my 4-month planned out approach to my Pilates test out. So I spent my morning studying for my allotted time. Big proud. So I'm feeling good, getting it going. So core class runs from anywhere from like 30 to 45 minutes. So it kind of depends on the day and the material, but usually I keep it in that range. 30, 35 to 45. And it's kind of like a yoga Lattes class. So we definitely do some stretching, we move around a little bit, and then we're doing kind of like mat Pilates style moves. Let me see if I can show you some things, because I've got my Pilates mat book here. So we'll definitely do, of course there's always like core strengthening, but core 360. So the front, the sides, the back, hips, mobility, right? So being able to like move your hips with good control, and shoulder stability as well. So those are like the 3 main spots, because we do go through basically like the Pilates basic principles, which I have right here because they were part of my practice today. We got breath. We got pelvis, we've got ribs, shoulders or scapular control, and then head and neck positioning. So just having really good positioning through our spine, control of the shoulder region, because our shoulders are only fixed right here into our collarbones. Isn't that weird to think about? These shoulder blades are just free floating back here. And it's our muscles' job to keep them in control. So I wonder why we all have fucking back problems and sore necks. It's because these guys got to be tamed. Yeah. Core misses you if you come back. I think you're in UK, right? From what I remember. I know it's kind of late for you when that goes on. I think it's like 8 p.m. So not a fantastic time if that's your dinner time. But it'll be fun. I see, Jess, your comment. This was tough. Made it through. Now I'm feeling good. Cue horns. Burp, burp, burp. Love. Well, all right, darlings, wherever you're at, thank you so much for joining, whether it's nighttime. I did remember. Yay! Nighttime, daytime. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you again. Our next flow will be Monday, June 1st. Monday, June 1st. June is going to be a little wacky because I'm going to be going on vacation towards the end of the month. So definitely come through for that one. It'll be fun. All right, friends, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time on your mat.